to Coronado National Memorial. Coronado Cave Trail goes up 500 feet, it looks like. We're gonna climb up there, go to the Coronado Cave, and come back down. And that's it. Welcome to Coronado National Memorial. Imagine searching for 7 cities of gold for 2 years and finding none. In 1540, some 1,500 seekers came this way, probing territory that was all new to them. Francisco Vázquez de Coronado's journey started the Spanish era of exploring and settlement in this region. The history of this expedition and its lasting impacts are part of the heritage shared by the peoples of both Mexico and the United States. They were Spaniards, Africans, and Indians from central Mexico, some 1,500 strong. With their dogs, they moved over 5,500 sheep, cattle, and horses. Their round-trip trek covered more than 5,500 miles. However, they found no rich kingdoms. The high deserts, rugged mountains, and endless grasslands they crossed brought them only disappointment. But the reports of the tribes and towns along the way are our first written source of information about the peoples who lived on these lands. We know the location for many of the place names where Coronado stopped. Historians and archaeologists continue to research where his army traveled on each leg of the journey. Tracking the Coronado. Coronado National Memorial commemorates and interprets the Coronado expedition and the cultural conflict and exchange between the indigenous peoples and Spaniards during the 1500s. The area offers panoramic views of the U.S.-Mexico border and San Pedro River Valley, Coronado's probable route. Oh, hell no. I found it. Help preserve the cave for future explorers. If you see damage or graffiti in the cave, please tell a park ranger on the trail or the visitor center. Please refrain from smoking. Historic graffiti. Modern graffiti. Oh my. What? No way. Look at this. Hi there. Look at this. We're here at the Coronado Cave at Coronado National Monument. We are about a mile. Actually, the Coronado National Monument is on the border between Arizona and Mexico. So this is the cave, by the way. I'm not too sure if I'm going to go down in there. It's kind of scary, not going to lie. It looks really cool, though. And I didn't bring a flashlight. So, you know, I didn't realize this was all like this, you know, down, etc. So this looks like a really cool cave, though, I have to say. It's neat. But yeah, let's go ahead and see where we can see. I'm a cave explorer, she says. I'm a cave explorer, she says. I can go down just a tiny bit. I just don't want to go down to the bottom, you guys. That ain't gonna happen. I gotta crawl back up there. Also not cool. Hey, look, we made it to the Coronado Cave. I'm gonna climb back out now. Okay, bye. This is really cool, though, I have to say. Okay, so the thing says that there's a rock scramble, but I thought it meant that there was a rock scramble to get up to the cave, you know, like Scout Cave, like what I've already experienced. And then it's just a little cave, but this is like climbing down into the cave. Not at all what I anticipated, but that's okay. Can you imagine being the first person to find that cave, by the way? That would be crazy. I'm not a caver, sorry. You know, if you want somebody to climb all those 600 feet into the cave, you're gonna have to look at another channel. I'm afraid. Because I am not a caver. I like hiking, you know, being out in the open. There's plenty of other channels that do caving. And only that too, you know. You can go take a look at those. Look at how beautiful though. Wow. Next we're gonna do the Coronado Peak. It's a little drive up a dirt road, apparently. And then it ends and you get out and you walk a nice flat 0.8 miles or so to get to the peak where you get 360-degree view. So we're gonna go do that. This makes me wonder how many other caves are undiscovered right now. You know, there's no trails to them or nothing. If you're a caver, I feel like you can come to Arizona. Just look for the ocotillo plants, apparently. Ocotillo plants love limestone. And that's where all the caves are. Limestone, because it's porous. So back when this was an ocean, the water filled and continuously drained and filled and drained, and the sloshing of the water makes the caves. Ugh. Climb down a cliff. Look at that cliff. Still good. It's hot today, too. Look at that. All that red. That's crazy. Here's the dry creek bed. Dry creek bed. And look, we made it. We did it. 1 mile. Nice. That wasn't difficult at all. Now they say the cave is like 600 feet. That's very interesting. Oh, see, they don't show you where the cave is. Look there. Spectacular stalagmites and stalactites. But you have to climb down in it.
Look at how crazy this looks. Even from my car.
Whoa. This is cool. Look at the road we came up. Went down there and down there and down there and down there. To 1542. The international border with Mexico is off toward the horizon, although the boundary is difficult to see. Santa Cruz River, which is out that way. International boundary is pointing here. Patagonia Mountains, that are these right here. And then Babo Quivari, sacred peak of the O'odham people, is off in the distance. I don't think it can be seen today. Oh, there it is. It's off, way off in the distance over there. See if I can see it with my camera. You can kind of see it. See it out there? Way, way out there. That's the O'odham Peak. Coronado expedition to San Pedro Valley. Led a force of more than 1,000. They went straight up this valley. Look, you can see the border wall. See it there? It's a border wall off in the distance. The U.S. is over here. And Mexico is over there. Cool, huh? See how close we are? We're like about a mile away as the crow flies here. Imagine a team of 1,500 people crossing this valley. You would have seen them too in the 1500s. Oh, there's a border monument you can see, but you have to go on this trail. Climbing up these steps. Look at how far down that is. Holy cow. This is cool. Makes it seem like you climb a long ways, even when it's just a half a mile. Look how far I climbed. Down there. Like my usual hiking videos. He departed here 1540, 400 years ago. That's crazy. He went up here and he tried over here. He came to the Grand Canyon and he came over here. He didn't find nothing. How many steps would you have taken with Coronado? This is really pretty. Wow. What a crazy view. They didn't walk 5,000 miles though. What they did was they had horseback too. If I had a horse, count how many horses' steps, sure. I'm sure some of the slaves and people they employed had to walk all 5,000 miles. But surely Coronado and his men did not. Just pointing it out. Hypocrisy. Oh, that's a lot of steps. Are we there yet? It's not too bad actually. Just steps and steps and steps and steps and steps and steps and steps. Oh, here it is. Wow. Look at all the prairie grass. reflection box. This is cool. I wonder if it's some type of student thing they're doing. What does this say? From this vantage point, time seems to blur as the seasons pass. The landscape remembers transformations, from climatic changes to shifting political boundaries. There's much to be learned from this view. Please use this journal to reflect on the history of this region, your own experiences, or the changes on the landscape. Take in the view, listen to the wind in the grass and the birds in the distance. The Legacy of Coronado. For although they, Coronado's men, did not obtain the riches of which they had been told, they found the means to discover them in the beginning of good land to settle in and from which to proceed forward. Castanada's History of the Expedition, October 1596. Holy cow. Can you imagine going on horseback in the 1500s? Coronado's National Memorial is named for San Francisco Vázquez de Coronado, but it is not about one man. It commemorates the impact of the expedition and the culture the Spanish brought with them to what is now the United States. Coronado's expedition set the stage for future Spanish colonization in this region, introduced Native American culture to Europeans, and gave birth to the rich Latino heritage of the American Southwest. It's very pretty. We made it! Woo! You are here. So we did this little park. Whoop! Boom. Nice. Beautiful day today. So we just finished with the Coronado Peak. It was straight up, straight back. Look at how nice this looks. So we got to drive back down there. So this looks impressive though. Like we hiked all that. Look, we hiked. But anyways, I don't think I'm going to hike anymore today because it's about 3:30. So we started kind of late in the day. So, but we did a couple hikes here and we visited the visitor center and stuff. And it was really nice. You know, if you're getting a late start to the day, you just need something quick to go do. And then go back and enjoy the sunset at the state park wherever you're staying. I highly recommend coming to Coronado National Monument. This thing is really neat. It's a beautiful day. Look at how nice it is, really. We'll see you again next time on Jillian Camps, Arizona. Thanks for coming with me.